Right, guys, welcome. Bit of a impromptu stream, but I need to test the Zibo anyway, so I might as well stream it. If you guys are interested, you can watch. If not, we'll do a proper flight later on. But I'm testing a plugin that Zibo made for me. Hello, Zibo. Thanks for that. Anyway, because we're trying to figure out on the Honeycomb Bravo the whole code issue surrounding the reverse thrust and the speed brake. So I did a private screening for him and explained the situation and all, and he's given me this to test. So that is what we're going to do now. So again, at Porto, same silly flight as always, but we do it because we know exactly where and when what should happen, and it's just easier to know, to realize if there is a problem. And then what I'm going to do is the circuit as usual. Let me just check the fuel, 5.4. Okay, we've still got enough. Okay, we're going to do the circuit. Runway 17, left turn out, come down, do the go around, because one of the other fixes that he says it might actually be in my version. It's a nice way of answering me, because he's got so many versions floating around now. We just want to see if the FMC speed during the hold will be on it, because what used to happen in the previous version, it used to go to your full cruise speed, which is 250 under 10,000. So we want to see if it holds the 230 or below. And that's it. It's going to take about, I'd say, 23 minutes for the circuit. And then I see the other stream. Let me just quickly check. On average, it's probably going to be just under an hour to run through the whole test, so we'll see. We'll see how it works. Anyway, you're welcome to stick around, and you're also welcome to stick around or make coffee, or can I come and go as you wish. I need to do my job, so yeah, in other words, you're welcome to watch. Right, let's get all the stuff going. Plans. So I haven't exported the flight plan from. No aircraft yet. So that's it. Sebastian, are you flying? keep that one open again. Okay, I don't see any problem. Some of those clouds may be a bit problematic, but we'll see. Okay. Yoga. Let's go. Explain it's exceptionally louder, much louder.
80 knots.
20, I just want to set my volume down a bit, otherwise the whole family is going to cry now. Okay.
What are you up, Nico?
Testing a new version quickly, Rab. Welcome.
E1 rotate.
Showed Zibo earlier the problem I have with my honeycomb Bravo and the reverse thrust into the speed brake. So he gave me a quick fix to test for it. I'm gonna record it anyway, I might as well quickly put it on YouTube while I'm doing it. So you can have a look.
What's the problem you're having with the reversers?
Okay, what happens, let me quickly get in the air, then I can actually show you the video. Let me just sort this out. Oh, Magnus. Welcome.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, these clouds, when you go into these cumulus clouds and stuff, check what it does. It is shaking and it's harsh. I don't know how else to put it. It is really, really harsh. Why can I not share my screen in Discord? Go live. Okay, I don't know why Discord's not allowing it. Look, you'll see it on YouTube. I've just gone through those clouds, and yesterday Sasso was here and he was thinking I'm busy dying at one point in time when you go through these massive clouds. Is there a way to maybe check if the winds are true, or if we can just be toned down slightly inside of the clouds? Because, I mean, it's nice, we want it, but just maybe a bit sharp. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll have to check it.
Okay. No, I'm just asking. Feel free to relax first. It's just a question. Not an assignment, just a question.
Yeah, I've played with the turbulence slider.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Maximum turbulence 100. Okay, let's just take it down 50. You know, like 50%. Let's see what it does. Okay, we'll see when we turn back and fly through them now again. I remember in the real world, the first time I flew through a cloud myself as the pilot in command. It was the most surreal experience of my life. I swear. My whole body, mind and soul was screaming at me, turn, you're gonna hit it. It was so funny. And I was sitting there, and you go into it. And I'll never forget the experience. It's like going from a tar road surface onto a concrete road surface. You immediately hear everything is different, it sounds different, feels different. You get a... Yeah, it was fun. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's Andre. How's it? How's it? Welcome.
Thousand ago.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm flying. Andre, to put you in the picture, I did mention it earlier, but you were obviously not here yet. We're having trouble with the Honeycomb Bravo throttle and with reverse thrust / speed brake in the Zibo code, this new Zibo code that Zibo made. So I gave him a personal demo earlier and I showed him what the problem was, and he quickly made me a little plugin folder to replace the old one, and that is what I'm testing now. So I was going to record the flight anyway, and I thought, might as well stream it quickly, and then more people can enjoy it with me. Yeah, well, if you saw the takeoff and the turbulence in the clouds and stuff, you'll know I'm happy to just have not much wind right now. But I can't tell you why that is. No idea. That's the METAR. And according to SimBrief, we should have 218 at 4 knots at the cruise altitude. Now, if SimBrief is correct, it won't display because it's less than 6 knots. So if SimBrief is correct, and it is, I'll show you, on the OFP, you'll see on the OFP, it says there 218 at 4 knots. So it's not enough to actually trip the reading on the ND. There, 218 at 4 knots. That's why it doesn't bother me as far as I perceive. It's normal, or it's real. It should be that way. Hello, Elephant. Flight for fun, hello. Flight for fun, it's in the Zibo Skymatix Discord. We have a whole, you have 2 places that you can check. The first one is in the Zibo updates announcement folder. And the other one is I've got a dedicated channel, but I haven't updated it yet. So when I update it, everything is summarized in there. So either or, you can find it there. Then in the Zibo pilots group and on the Zibo forum in the respected subthreads, I always make my posts and they always look the same. The first bit is the announcement, the second bit is your change log, and then the third bit is additional stuff. And the last bit of the announcement is always where you can get the mod and supporting stuff, you know, so a couple of places like that. Andre. Oh, no, you enjoy. Right, so we've got one of these lacquer clouds coming up soon. If we really go through it, we'll get some rock and roll going. Magnus reminded me, because I didn't think about it at all, to be honest. He reminded me that there is a turbulence slider. Okay, so what I did was I took it from 100 and I want it actually on 50, right? So I've just halved it because inside of the clouds, the turbulence is very, very severe. Eh? It's very sharp. Yeah. I'm only human. No, yes. Yeah, we have to do what we have to do. Right, we have next forecast. Right, we're not going to land. Just to remind you guys, we're going to do a go around and we're going to go into the hold and we need to test the hold speeds and things like that too. So don't worry about the landing weight. It's more than it should be, but oh, there we go. You see, there's the turbulence coming. Hold on, my people. Well, correct. You don't. And I love the fact that it is now simulated that it shakes the hell out of you. But at the same time, I wasn't through it. Now I'm more through it, to be honest. And obviously when I took off, I went through a similar thing. So, yeah. If I take it below 30, it's like it kind of stops. We want the realism. We want it to shake and rattle and roll us, but, you know, not kill us. I can tell you one thing. I love the way it's depicted now. I simply love it. And now at least when you see a cloud like that, you can take evasive maneuvers, you know, go sidestep 5 degrees, whatever you want to do and so on. But, you know, helps that you can see it. Previously in some of the other engines and stuff, whether you went through it or not was irrelevant. And in a lot of cases, you really couldn't see the actual cloud depicted nicely, you know, it's one of those things. Yeah, I'm with you, Andre. It means there's something else. I'm going to have to start teaching the people now, you know, because when you can see it and you know it's coming, you have to do something about it. I clicked the wrong button. Discord seems to be acting up a little bit, guys. If I lose you, I'll come back.
Discord is acting up for everyone, I think.
Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate the Cat 3 approach, and I've done everything just in the normal way, so just want to see what happens. We do it a little bit differently. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, that'll be so brilliant. Andre, I saw a post on one of our real world Facebook groups yesterday, and the guy was flying somewhere in Europe or somewhere in between all these cells, and he showed his ND in the Boeing, and he said summer flying here is fun, and it comes with a stay awake option built in. You can't just fly where you want. And he was actually on an offset track to pass one of these cells. And it was just funny the way he said it. It comes with a built-in stay awake option. Agnes, how's your day going?
It's fine. A lot of support stuff, but that's common when there's a release.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm rewinding, or calming down and relaxing in Star Citizen.
Okay.
Enjoying other people's bugs instead.
Mm-hmm.
Turbulence okay now?
Yeah, I've set it down to 30%, and I must be honest with you. For me, it feels better. I went through one last section when I did that. When we do the go around and climb through that other cloud we went through earlier, we'll see what it looks like now at 30%, but it seems to be a little better. Oh, and by the way, I am landing and, well, using the runway with the tailwind. I am well aware of that. But it's to get to the ILS. That's why I use this site.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching decision height.
Thousand to go.
Yeah, seems much calmer now.
Much calmer. Yeah, like I said, I pulled it down to 30%. Below 30%, while I was still in the last bit of the last cloud, it's like when I go below 30, there's nothing. So I had to pull it until there was something. I mean, you don't want to take the effect away. It has to have something.
1,000 to go.
So the perception at that time was that's the cutoff. That's where it happened. Okay, speeds look better. Earlier it would go, it would shoot straight up to 250. Now we're staying at 230. Our speed for our hold is 230 or below. So yeah, that looks better, much better. Right, there it's allowing me to go live in Discord now only. So guys sitting in Discord, you can watch it here locally. You don't have the delay on YouTube.
Thank you, Nico.
Yeah, sorry about that, but it was out of my control there. Ooh, look at those clouds. Oh my goodness, that's just beautiful. Why the heck does it have TD over there? iOS 17. Okay. There we go. I know, Andre, yeah. But they're beautiful. I'll tell you that, they're beautiful. There are a couple of things in life I really, really admire, but like a lot. Clouds. I'll never forget flying above those things and enjoying them on all sides, man. Lovely. I love clouds. There's no point in going around another time. We can see the speeds working, and there you can see once the hold is cleared, we're going back to cruise speed. So I'm happy with that. No problem. Right, the next test is going to be to land, immediately look outside, see what's happening with the spoilers, then keep an eye on what happens to the spoilers when we use reverse thrust. Okay, so spoilers must deploy, then I'll deploy reverse thrust, then I will increase reverse thrust, and spoilers must stay up. Those are all the sequences we're looking for. Well, Zibo, he thinks I'm spamming him. Sorry, Zibo, it's not a spam. It's stupid Discord. Every line I type goes in 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, I've had that in the xEnviro Discord as well.
Hello, Tommy. Yeah, we're a bit earlier than 1600 Zulu, sir, but we needed to do this quick test. Alright, so the version of the plugins that I'm using now is actually a debug one. That's why it's not numbered. And I just touched my trim wheel. So what's going to happen is it's going to generate certain things into my log text file, and then I send my log file to Zibo. And we'll see what happens. Hello, Flight Simrex. We'll see what happens, how we can fix it maybe. So it might not be fixed now that I think about it. We might still get the error, but then at least he can see where the error is. I'm sitting too close to this trim wheel, man. I almost touched it again. I'm sitting here yawning. I didn't have my Sunday afternoon nap yet. I'm getting lazy.
Radio altimeter.
Pitch the speed. Here we go. Rock and roll with the clouds. You want to fly in there?
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Right. The pilot off. Let's see. Okay, no violent pulling to any sides. Everything's balanced over there. There we go.
Approaching
The
decision
throttle is
point.
off.
Flight slow. 200
Yeah,
approach.
yeah, yeah.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Pause. Right. Speed brake is up. Right. Now, guys, don't laugh. I'm going to do my best to keep it straight. But I'm not a Xbox player, so I'm going to probably not make it very well. But we need to test this now. So, right. There's reverse thrust is now open. Now I'm going to advance the throttles forward, and there goes the speed brake down, which it shouldn't. Okay. Now I won't make a very good Xbox player. Okay. Interesting. So just for the test, I'm going to reverse again. What we're going to do is we're going to move it forward. So we see there's no movement on the actual throttle. It's all in those little reverse thingies. Right? Cancel it and move forward. And there's normal operation. That's what we want. But in the interim, oh, now it's put it back into arm mode just because it goes to 0. See? So we need to move it forward manually. And now it's not linked anymore. Okay. Zibo, my friend, I hope this helps you. I honestly hope this helps you. And that's it. That was the whole test, believe it or not. Now we need to send him all the logs so he can go and see what he can see. Break it. Should work. Right. Okay, I'm just going to park, call it a day. Thank you so much for everybody popping in and out and chatting with me. Yes, Tommy, that's the plan. It might not be exactly 1600 Zulu because of this flight now. So depending on family, just after or around about 1600 Zulu should be fine. You know, then we're going to do a normal flight. Then it won't be a test flight as such. Unless Zibo comes back to me and he says, okay, here's another fix, go test it again. Then, you know, we play it by ear, which is exactly what happened now. We just, you know, improvise, unfortunately. You know, once a problem goes away, we can do proper flights then. But we'll have to see.
See you later, Nico.
Hello, Magnus. Oh, I'm totally skewed there anyway. Okay, Tommy. Bye, everyone.
Bye.